Are you looking for more spice in your life? Hot, gooey, meaty, and spicy. First thing we've got to do is cut up the meat, and we've got to slice up these peppers. So I'm gonna start with the meat because we are gonna put some seasoning on there and let it hang out for a little bit. This is a flank steak, and I'm actually gonna cut it in little strips this direction so that we're going across the grain, and then we'll season it. You could use ribeye for this. You could use top sirloin. You could use flap meat. Flap steak would be really nice. Cut real thin. That's the kind of meat they use for carne asada, and that would be really good. Let's get all of this all seasoned, and then we can just let it hang out while I dispatch with the peppers. Nice little generous dose. Sweet heat seasoning. Toss it around a little bit, a little more. All right, so there's our meat. Because we're cooking everything, I'm not worried about touching the peppers with my gloved hand with the meat. You know, that have meat juice on it and all that. And we're leaving the ribs in, seeds in, whole nine. I might not do that for the super hots. We'll just incorporate their flavor, but not their obscene heat. So that's a serrano. It's hotter than a jalapeno. It's got a very savory flavor. It's not sweet. And I've got the gloves on, you guys, to protect my hands from the chilies, because when I get to the super hots, I don't really want to be touching my eyes. All right, so now we got jalapenos. Ooh, the peppers are in the air. I can actually smell them now. All right, so I am gonna have to taste this. Ooh, kind of grassy. That's delicious. It's not that spicy yet, but that always makes me nervous. There's the heat. Great, that is gonna complement those other chilies really well. But I am gonna get rid of the seeds and this little rib in here. I gotta be careful I don't touch with my right hand. The key is you don't wanna touch the area that you've sliced open. Oh boy, now I got seeds everywhere. It's okay. I know how hot the red Savina is. We use this one in our sweet red double sauce. I love how fruity it is. And it's the hottest of the habaneros at, it's like 500,000 Scoville units. It used to be the hottest chili. I'm gonna use half of it. Again, Fuego Melt, but not set my mouth on fire to the point where I can't finish my delicious Fuego Melt. I wanna be able to finish it and enjoy it. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's such a pretty color, that red. All right, so now these are ready to saute. I'm gonna put them in a skillet, and we will cook these up in a little bit of olive oil to soften them up, and then we'll cook our meat and we will assemble our sandwich. All right, these are sizzling and popping. I'm gonna add a little water, and that's gonna finish the cooking process. Okay, it smells very hot in here. You can smell the chili in the air. I'm just putting the meat in the pan and cooking it a little bit, and then we will assemble the sandwich. Oh my goodness, this is enough meat for probably about 4 or 5 sandwiches. This is a lot. Now, we butter the bread, and we season the bread. This is the outside. This is the part that's gonna grill. And we do it again. This is sourdough that we're using. All right, now we're ready to assemble. We're not gonna use all of this meat for what we're doing, so I'm gonna take some of it and slice it, because I'm only making 2 sandwiches. Delicious. Good enough to have a second piece. All right, we've got medium heat. I'm gonna take 2 of these slices and put them face down. Spread that around while it's warming up. And a piece of cheese. Now we're gonna pile up the meat. More meat, more meat. Now we got our peppers. What I'm gonna do with the peppers to make sure that they make it onto the sandwich, I need to kind of glue them together a little bit. So you see this mayonnaise? We're basically making pepper mayonnaise. So now we put them, See, and that was my plan, to make it so nothing came out. But look at that, it's cascading over the side. And then more cheese. And then our bread. And now we wait. We wait for everything to melt and get super gooey. Just turn them over. Carefully, because it's a big gooey sandwich. Okay, I'm going in. Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. I need a bite. Mmm. Oh yeah, that has some chilies. Woo-hoo-hoo. And the crust is a little sweet, a little salty. Mmm, yummy. The perfect Fuego Melt.